Hi friends, today we'll be showing you how you can take off in extreme landings. First, you have to go to the engines panel where you start all the engines and use the manual starter to rev up the engine above that arc line, and you have started all the engines and done. After that, go to the landings panel and set the flaps to 3. Flap is that moving thing, as you can right now see, is that moving thing. And right now that's a good thing that helps us to give maximum lift in less speed. And then give up the throttle and maximizingly give it a maximum thrust, and after you've done it, wait for the speed to reach 110 to 120 knots. Okay, after reaching 120 you can pull off for a lift, and we're lifting. Don't make the climb angle too steep because you can stall. And stalling is not a very good thing because stalling means, friends, right now my phone isn't calibrated to the position which I'm playing. Let me just calibrate it, and done. And after that, pull the landing gears up and the flaps up. Then go to the map panel. Right now we'll be flying to that place with pink number, that is 324. I have to set my HDG to 325. And then I'm setting my altitude not so high because we'll be reaching our landing destination in a few seconds. It's a bit hard setting it to the right proportion. Okay, and I'm using the speed as 350, and we'll wait to the navigation panel, and that 8.6 DST written in pink is distance to our airport, and that green arrow is our airport where we land. After like a 7.8 DST you can turn off pilots. Well, if if your trip is a bit larger, then I will suggest you use it for a bit more long time. And did you know you can skip time in it? Just click this time button where you can skip time. Right now I'm in the navigation pane and I'm not aligned with the one way. I need to land at its end. So when I'm not aligned with the one way, I'm reducing speed. I think I'm gonna overshoot the one way. Now I need to reduce the speed too, and reducing the speed is a bit tedious task. And my phone doesn't support 2-finger touch, so it's going to be a bit hard landing. So first I'm trying to align my vehicle. If you're having a 2-touch display, you can use the speed brakes and the water and the speed throttle etc. in a way so that you can land easily. Okay, landing gears down. Right now I'm reducing speed too much and giving it a bit thrust. And right now this is gonna get a very bumpy ride, so I'm setting my flaps to full. Flaps allow us to get maximum lift on minimum speed. So if you're flying at 130, that won't be the stall speed if your flaps are there. Sometimes flaps can give us problems. So right now there won't be any malfunctions here, so I've set the malfunctions to 0. If you have set any malfunctions, sometimes the rudder may stuck onto one side, or the flaps may not work, the speed brakes may not work. That's gonna be a very hard task, so you'll have to approach at very long distances. Okay, right now aligned with the one way, sometimes so much, and we're right now aligned, and right now I'm backing up. Wow, for the first time I'm aligned like this with the one way, guys. And right now I'm pulling down and pulling the speed brakes, and we touch down. But that wasn't much of a bumpy ride though. Right now was one hell of a bumpy ride. Well, not much of a bumpy. Right now I'm waiting for the speed to reduce. You can use the speed brakes or the reverse thrust. I suggest speed brakes because speed brakes are better than anything because they help us to reduce the speed more. Right now we have landed. Please give a thumbs up, and so that in my next video I can show you how you can download the pro version for free and how you can take off in Anadolu Flight Simulator 787 light version. Thanks guys.